Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this latest episode of Fresh Review Friday. So sit back, relax, grab your cigar, maybe a drink, and enjoy. What's up guys? Good morning, at least morning where I am right now. You'll notice that it's a slightly different time of day, obviously, and I just said good morning, so duh. I am shooting a morning coffee edition of Fresh Review. And this may or may not come out on a Friday, hence why I didn't say Fresh Review Friday, but I wanted to review a cigar that was given to me by someone who's becoming a good friend of mine and owns a lounge here in my hometown. Really fantastic guy, and I've had the pleasure of hanging out with him on a few different occasions. So I'm going to be trying from Burning Desire Cigar Lounge, their house blend called the Louis XIV Cremoso. So without any further ado, cue music. What's up guys, you're watching Dad Smoking Cigars, sponsored by Casa Cueva Cigars, from our casa to yours. Thanks for joining me today. I'm out on my patio during the morning being able to have some coffee, and I apologize for the shaky nature of the table and the camera, therefore for some reason it's being a little bit wonky and wobbly. So I may have to fix that before I finish shooting this video, because that's going to get annoying really quick. But this morning I am going to be enjoying a cigar that was given to me by, as I mentioned before, someone who's become a good friend of mine. And he owns a lounge called Burning Desire here in my hometown of Corona. And this is the house blend for Burning Desire called Louis XIV, I believe. And it's the Cremoso. And he said it himself that a gentleman by the name of A.T., a French gentleman who's just a fantastic guy. Very generous, very humble, very sweet, and always fun to hang out with. And he said that this goes great with a morning cup of coffee, so I decided to give my honest review, which he also requested. So I'm going to go ahead and get going. I've already punched my cigar. It is a bit of a thick ring gauge, so I'm going to go ahead and light it up and get things going. So well, it's called Cremoso for good reason, because it's got a very creamy first puff, and that's delicious. And pairing it with my coffee seems like a fantastic idea. So, cheers. That is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Wow. Some fun facts about this cigar. It is actually a very popular cigar at Burning Desire. So if you're in Corona and you want to check out Burning Desire, please do. It's over in the Dos Lagos shopping center. I was just there last night, and I got to hang out with AT, and I got to hang out with a couple other buddies of mine. And he said this is one of his best-selling cigars, and he smokes these quite frequently, enjoys them every single day. He said you could smoke this on an empty stomach and it won't give you any negative or ill effects or anything like that, because sometimes, depending on the strength or the makeup of a cigar, if you're going to smoke it on an empty stomach, it's usually not a good idea. Everyone pretty much always says, same rule of thumb, probably good to eat something before you smoke a cigar, even if it's not a particularly strong cigar, because everybody's different and it affects everyone differently. So, but he said you could have this on an empty stomach, no issue, at least for him personally. But he says he sells quite a few of these every single month. And it's definitely something that flies out of the humidor, because it's just so delicious, and it's so light and mild, and it's a very just nice cigar to smoke on any and every occasion. So probably going to go back and buy a few of these first chance I get. So I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this down the first third, enjoy my coffee, enjoy the beautiful morning, and I'll be back with you guys when I am done smoking this down to the first third. So see you then. Hey guys, all right, just finished smoking down the first third of the Louis XIV Cremoso, and it is very cremoso-y. Sorry, that was dumb. Very creamy, very delicious, very smooth, very mild. It's got a bit of sweetness to it that complements my coffee very well, because I mean, I've told you guys before, if you've ever seen me talk about coffee, I like my coffee sweet. In this case, I don't have any creamer in my coffee, which is very unusual for someone like me who loves their cream with a little coffee. And but no, I have some Truvia in my coffee, still nice and sweet. But this cigar is excellent and very, very creamy. It's not terribly complex, but at the same time, I like that it's not terribly complex. It's very smooth and simple and straightforward in its flavor profile. I unfortunately don't know the makeup of the cigar. I did not get a chance to ask my friend AT what the makeup of the cigar is, but next time I see him, I'm definitely going to ask, because I want to get some more info on it. I would love to get some more of these. They're very tasty. I could see this becoming my next like everyday cigar, and I realize I'm not looking at the lens, I'm looking at the screen. I shouldn't do that. Full transparency. I like to try and be just off the cuff and real with you guys. But yes, just such a tasty, smooth cigar. Very, very delicious. Just nice, creamy, sweet, smooth. No harsh retrohale, no bite or anything like that. Now that may change as I get further down the cigar, but I honestly, I mean, I don't know what to expect exactly, except I'm probably going to just continue enjoying it. So I think this is going to be a relatively short video. It's not a very long cigar. The ring gauge is pretty big, but I think this is barely even a Robusto size, but I'm hopefully going to be smoking it down probably within the next hour. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on the first third of the Louis XIV Cremoso. So yeah, I'll have my additional thoughts on the next third once I'm finished up with that, and then my final thoughts and rating on the final third. You guys know the format. I don't know why I'm explaining it. So anyways, see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, wrapping up the second third of the Louis XIV Cremoso, and definitely transition a little bit. The creaminess is still there. It's not as present as when I initially started smoking it, and it definitely has kind of transitioned into more of a earthy, a little bit of leathery flavor. No real spice. Very subtle though on the back end. It's just a slight hint of spice, but tasty, very tasty, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. And it's been a fairly lengthy smoke. I've been smoking this for a little over an hour now. I imagine I got another 20-30 minutes out of it. And yeah, it is just tasty. I like it a lot. I'm enjoying it, and I'm grateful to my friend AT for giving this to me, and I'm definitely gonna make sure you see this, brother. To my wonderful friend, merci, and thank you so much for your generosity and kindness and sharing these with me. These are fantastic. I'm gonna come and buy some more for sure. So anyways, but yeah, transition a little bit more into kind of like the leathery, earthy, which I still like very much. Still very creamy. Down my coffee, that's all gone, so I'm gonna have to get another cup here pretty soon. Although it's about lunchtime, so I'm probably gonna be having some more coffee after I eat some lunch. But this is definitely a tasty smoke, and I'm glad that I got to try it. I'm a little bit past the second third, so I'm probably going to be wrapping this up here pretty soon, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts when I get there. So, see you guys in yet another second. Okay guys, winding down the Louis XIV Cremoso, and it's definitely, as I said in the last segment, transitioned quite a bit. And I am getting much more leather and earth, it's very rich, you know, earth and leather tones that I'm tasting in the later notes. But it's still incredibly delicious, still very creamy and smooth, not harsh. The burn, the construction is fantastic. The ash held on for the first third for a while, and then I ashed all over the table. The construction is very good. It's not getting like squishy or anything like that towards the end. The burn was a little bit wonky. I had to touch it up a little bit. I only had to relight it once, and even after I let it sit for like 5-10 minutes, having to go inside for something a little bit ago. But excellent cigar, and definitely a good everyday cigar with like coffee or any time of day. I'm sure this would pair nice with a good Scotch or bourbon. And the owner, AT, himself says it's something he smokes every single day, beginning of the day. So, and I know I can trust his recommendations. The guy knows cigars, not just because he owns a cigar lounge, but he has sampled and tried so many. He has interacted with so many people within the industry, and he knows good cigars. So, grateful that I got to try this. It's excellent. And so, yeah, very good cigar. Like the flavor, like the transition. Construction is good. Burns a little bit, you know, wonky here and there, but honestly, something definitely can overlook because it's an excellent cigar. And it's I can't remember what the price point was, because I understand it's a very inexpensive cigar, and definitely something that anyone on a budget can afford. Excellent though. Really enjoy it. The house blend over at Burning Desire here in Corona. If you're in the area, get a chance to go over there and check out their lounge. Beautiful lounge, very wonderful setup, and very well stocked humidor. And these are excellent. Looking forward to getting more of these. Go over and say hi to AT. He's a very, very wonderful gentleman, and I'm grateful that I get to know him and get to spend some time with him, and he's a fantastic individual. So as far as my rating on the cigar, I think that I think this cigar I would rate it about an 89, because it's a really good cigar, very good quality for the price, and yeah, definitely a fantastic smoke. That's my honest review for the cigar and coffee edition of Fresh Review. And so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys head over to Burning Desire and pick up some of these. He's also got a lot of other excellent cigars in the humidor, definitely worth checking out, and AT is just a wonderful guy. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Hey guys, thanks again for tuning into this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also follow Dad Smoking Cigars on dads_smoking_cigars on Instagram, and be sure to check us out on Facebook. Until then guys, stay smoky, and I'll see you in the next one.